change, and that makes me extremely excited. Secondly, I was told I'm going to be speaking on women empowerment, and looking into this room, I'm so happy that there's a mixture of both young men and young women, because what we like to do is have a mistake of thinking that women empowerment is an issue of only women, of which it is not. It's a societal issue that we all need to work together towards achieving. And so I'm so happy to see a mixture of faces and people in the room. I'm not 100% an expert when it comes to women empowerment and gender equality, but it's something that I believe in. It's something that I believe if I work on it and you work on it individually yourself, we can finally get to a place of gender equality. And so today I'm hoping we can have those conversations, and at the end I am going to open to the floor to kind of give questions and their opinions as well about what they think of gender equality, or what they think of women empowerment and putting women in leadership positions as they deserve to be. Women have always been leaders. I've always believed women have always been, even in ancient times, when women didn't have places of leadership in society, they were leading from the front lines in their homes. Am I right? Yeah. We've always been leading in front lines in our homes, even though it wasn't known publicly. To be left with children at home, having to tend to those children, having to make sure that they grow up to be the people we need them to be in society. For me, that on its own is leadership as well. But today, women are able to take up office. They're able to become presidents and ministers, but at the same time, they can still be mothers and sisters and aunties, and I think that is quite incredible. Today, like I said, I see a mixture of people here, and I'm happy. I don't know if you know, but this year for International Women's Day, the theme was Each for Equal. Each for Equal spoke about collective individuality. What it means is that we're all individuals, we all have our different actions, we have different conversations, and even though we are individuals, we still make up a part of a whole. What we do impacts society, and what we do impacts the world, which is why it's so important for not only me to fight for gender equality, but for everyone, men and women included. When I say we should bring men into the conversation, it's because for the longest time they've been sidelined. And they have sidelined themselves sometimes because they don't know maybe how to help women, or maybe they think that it is not their issue as well. And it is. Because if we work collectively with them, we're able to get to the spaces where we need to be. An example I like to make is if you are in a workplace, in an office, in a boardroom, and there is a position that needs to be filled, and there's a woman that you know has the credentials to fill that, as a man, it is your responsibility as well to speak up for those women, to say she's qualified, she also deserves to be here. We have what we call the gentleman's club, where gentlemen get together and then speak about things that matter to them, where women are not allowed in. It is those kinds of things that we need to dismantle, but we cannot dismantle them as women because we didn't create them. It is men that can dismantle them because they created them. So which is why I'm happy everyone's here today, because we're here to empower women. I'm here to tell you as men that you can be an ally to women. You can be an ally to women empowerment. It's not a fight, it's not a battle, we're not fighting. This year we're all working together to make sure that we get to that gender equality. I'm so happy to see so many women here pursuing their MBAs. In the past, this was not possible. Not only in my country, but in the world. Women were not allowed education, and it's so sad to say that there's still places in the world where young girls are not allowed to go to school. It's law. It's by law that they should not be allowed to go to school. And so I'm so happy to see that in Indonesia we're at a place where we are trying to empower women, trying to push women to be in the spaces that we need them to be. I'm not going to take very, very long because I do want us to open a conversation, to be able to speak to you guys, to hear what your views are, to hear what my views are, so that we can both share to see how we can help each other to move forward, to take up spaces as women, as men, to help women take up spaces in society and just in the whole world. International Women's Day is over, but I hope that the things that we fight for don't stop on the day. We continue. We continue throughout the year. We continue through generations to come to try and empower each other and to try and empower women in leadership so that we can just get to that place of equality. Because women are not better than men and men are not better than women. We're all equal. And when I say we're all equal, people like to think we say men and women are the same. That's not what it means. We are not the same. We're individuals. We bring different things to the table. Our characteristics as women are what make us great. Your characteristics as men are what make you great. We're different. We play different parts. But we are equal. And it is our job as the future generation, as the future world leaders, to figure out how we can take these traits and characteristics to make them work for everyone. Thank you so much for lending me your ear, for giving me a chance to talk to you, and I hope that you have questions that I may try to answer.